dog, the thing that black women do that trips me out all the time too is girl, he gonna leave you for a white woman.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dog, wasn't we watching that fucking Atlanta the other night and she kept following the white girl and she was like, and it's not I'm the one
Yeah,
putting up with this shit, and the white girl was
yeah.
just like, okay.
Bruh,
Well,
bruh.
maybe I just love him. Maybe I'm not
Exactly.
trying to take all black men. Maybe I just love him.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy, dog. I had someone I was asking for topics on IG, and I had a girl DM me, and she said, I think you should talk about can a man be pro black and be with a white woman? Cause what's the guy that made the movie? It wasn't Nat
Jordan?
Turner. It wasn't the Nat Turner movie, was it? The director of the Nat Turner movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't he
I
dating a
forgot
white
his
woman
name.
and everybody
Yeah.
was like going hard on him like,
Mhm.
"Oh, how you going to be for black people and you over here with a white woman?"
And that's the thing. That's the thing. Because I'm in an interracial relationship,
Yeah.
and I date a white woman. I have an interracial child. At the end of the day, to answer that question, is personally, you can be pro-black, but you cannot lead the forefront of black. You can't be at the cutting edge of empowering black people and be in an interracial relationship simply because you won't be accepted for it.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
a lot of the time our people we're very visual. It's about symbolism. It's how you present yourself, right? So a lot of the time, if you're a black person and you're with a white woman, it's presented as you value white women more than you would value black women. You know what
Which
I'm saying?
is the case with
Which but there's some guys out there who are like that,
correct.
and it's weird.
And you always ask me why I hate them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I hate them too though, because that's the thing is like I've never.
No, they get on my nerves,
Yeah,
bro.
like me growing up, my story, I always dated black girls all the way through school. I've dated white girls all the way through school. I dated Hispanic women before, and the woman I'm with now, we met for freshman year of college, and she pretty much like I fell in love with her. You know what I'm saying? And we're still together to this day. But at the end of the day, it's like black people will never be able to accept a man who's out there on the forefront and the cutting edge of black politics and black culture, and he's banging for the people and wearing ox and dashikis and shit, and he's with a white girl. Because even I remember, because it's a sin. We're big on symbol. We're big on how you look. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why do we dress like we dress? Nigga could live in the projects and look and be dressing like he a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Because we're big on visual. We can't accept you if you're a black guy trying to push this cutting edge of like culture and trying to push the culture forward and being a black representative for your people, and you're with a white girl. It just would never work. But you can personally be pro-black like I am. Like I'm very pro-black. I teach my son all kinds of pro-black stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I tell him that he's looked at like a black kid, even though he's biracial and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You'll never be able to be accepted fully by the people, but you can be pro-black personally. So I would never tell you go out there on some race crusade and try to be the next Martin Luther King and you date a white girl, because it'll never work. And your people, the thing is, your people will always kind of like have that chip on their shoulder, like, I mean, he's saying the right shit. He's doing the right things. But I see where
It's the
values
presentation.
lie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with everything you say, but I think, I always say that us as people, we get better over time, or we're supposed to. That's one thing we're supposed to get better with. Like, who you fall in love with and pick to be your mate shouldn't like it just shouldn't matter, dog. Like I don't give a fuck who you're with. I don't give a fuck what race the person is you're with. I really care about your beliefs. I care about what you're doing.
Yeah, because the thing is, Slim, it was never a thing until white people made it a thing. Like white and black were never a thing.
Yeah.
You were from a nation.
I tell people that all the time. You go to other countries and you see that like they don't even view like black and white
Like that. It's not really like that.
Yeah.
It's like you're French.
Yeah. Like,
just
I stayed in Germany. The black people there, they were just German.
Yeah.
There wasn't like, oh, he's a black guy.
Yeah.
Like I never heard Germans speak of that.
Yeah.
They were just all Germans.
And not to say there's not any like racial undertones in everybody's society.
Colorism or anything.
Yeah, colorism and all that stuff. But it's so much different in America, and especially like this being the home of civil rights and pushing forward for Black people as a whole around the world, because a lot of that was all the battleground was here.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't be the next Martin Luther King and you're with a white woman. You can't be the next Malcolm X and with a white woman. It's all about presentation with Black people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
it shouldn't be like that though, bro.
People
got to get better.
It shouldn't, but I've had to accept it because you remember when I was on my Hotep shit hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Wearing dashikis and shit. My family laughing at me, calling me Kunta and shit. And they like, nigga, you date a white girl. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? You get out of here, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. It's crazy you say that because I remember when you used to be having them crazy ass debates and screaming about how us as Black people, we got to do this. Yeah. You was real strong on it, and niggas used to be looking at you and like,
fuck yeah.
Nah, I'm literally seeing it in my head. Like I remember the day, and they all just looked at you and was like, bruh, but you got a white bitch.
Exactly, nigga.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was laughing though.
And I just had, I mean, at the end of the day, I just had to smile about the shit too. I was like, nigga, all right, you just got to learn that you can personally be on your Black power shit, know your Black history, support your Black leaders, support your Black music, support your Black artists, and support everybody Black businesses. Yeah. But if you're gonna be out here on the forefront banging and wearing your fucking dashiki and shit, nigga, you can't have a white bitch on your arm. That shit is not gonna work.